And I think that we would all benefit from a catchphrase. And I think that our catchphrase can be, if you've been abused, you cannot be accused.
What? They sat there and really thought that.
Look at Erik.
Erik's laughing.
Look at Erik.
What's going on? It's your boy Syntell with the Intel, and I'm here with the beautiful Mikel-Claire.
I almost said it's not hard to say goodbye. Not hard. Not hard.
Listen, this is season 2 of Monsters, a very well done show, but it's starting a little bit running a little long in the tooth. So we are excited to figure out how this concludes. Make sure you stay to the very end because you already know me and Mikel-Claire. We're gonna chop it up, have a bit of a back and forth review over the things we've enjoyed and over some of the things we have been scratching our heads about. So without any further ado, the season finale.
Of the state of California versus Orenthal James Simpson.
Oh, Simpson.
Orenthal James Simpson not guilty of the crime of murder in violation of Penal Code Section 187.
You know he's sick.
Oh, absolutely, because it was somebody's daughter again.
You saw Johnny Cochran. How do you feel about them not showing Johnny OJ's face?
I think that's good.
Good choice?
Yeah, because if it didn't look like him or whatever, I'd been like, that don't look like, you know what I mean? It would have taken me out of the... Here's the thing, 1995. So he was in and out before they were trial over.
OJ is like the biggest killer of all time, right? And he got away with it.
I don't know if that's gonna help y'all.
Fine, I understand that. Then you need to file a motion.
How long has this been going on? It was 3 years before.
My preference would be to have Jill back or call Cochran.
I can't just call Cochran.
Yeah, you... Yeah, you can't call Cochran like that, homie.
I was able to raise just this past week.
$12 in dimes.
Yeah. You owe.
Great letterhead, by the way. Pledge card to the Lyle Menendez Defense Fund.
Is that not legal?
Have I told you to stop writing letters?
It's like a GoFundMe.
$1,000 a day on Dayline blabbing about OJ and attacking the exact same people who are
It's
trying to take
called
us
a
down.
job,
Okay.
okay? Just mentioned that I am still here fighting for your life.
For free.
You order a new wig and have it sent to the jail and it costs $2,500.
How did he buy that?
And I think that we would all benefit from a catchphrase. And I think that our catchphrase can be, if you've been abused, you cannot be accused.
What? They sat there and really thought that.
Look at Erik.
Erik's laughing.
Look at Erik.
Fuck is so funny.
You are unbelievable.
Right?
Absolutely.
My life is on the line.
Yeah, well, you sound like an idiot.
It's
interesting.
Look at all the hangmans.
We're here in the first place.
If he keeps blaming him, I swear I would literally pop him in his head.
And all you had to do was keep your stupid little mouth shut.
I mean, he's still his father's son.
They both are, though. Let's get that right.
Yeah.
The book, Norma's book. Look, Norma's book.
Menendez, in his own words.
They have the book. They have the book.
He had the book on standby.
And then you go off and write all those crazy fucking letters asking everyone to lie for us?
Yeah. Oh, he wrote him in letters?
This dude.
Oh.
Was to be like you. But do you know what people say about you now?
You're crazy.
We were almost free.
Because of me.
It was because of you.
Yeah, but then look at you now.
We had to convince one more person and we'd be out of here. But that's never gonna happen now. Lyle, everyone hates us. Everyone wants us dead. Thinking about it every day while you run around like a fucking crazy person. I can do is try and save us.
But I feel his frustration.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
There and do it again. I don't know.
Well, you better figure it the fuck out, because I'm not dying in here just because you're a pathetic, weak little bitch.
Yeah, see?
He killed you too.
Yes. There's my brother. The killer.
Dang, Lyle.
Take this into the courtroom, please, because I'm ready to get the fuck out of here.
Lyle is crazy, dude.
Yo! Hey! I'm excited about the season finale now. This started getting me a little fired up a little bit. They're giving me something.
They are giving us something. I'm just mad that they paid for the book.
Look, I'd had to buy the book too, though. I'd have been like, I need to see what this idiot
They
said.
gave money to the book.
He wrote a book that is more or less a glossary of all his lies.
Objection.
He didn't write the book.
Of Erik Menendez, the killer. And whether you're going to believe him.
Objection.
Back with the glasses. He's got the glasses on again.
Ladies and gentlemen, judge people by what they do. Erik Menendez can say anything in the world.
True.
But remember what Lyle and Erik Menendez.
I mean, they did.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, he don't even like it, dude.
Yeah, he's gonna say something crazy.
This car's a piece of shit.
Yeah, see?
Oh.
Thank you for buying me a piece of shit.
Lyle.
Damn.
Craig, you're one of the co-authors of Friends,
Oh, I forgot about him.
hit TV show on NBC.
Yeah, not that one.
He did.
But it's not the story that they told Dr. Oziel,
Oh, snap.
No.
nor is it the same story they told.
That they'd gone to the movies,
Oh, here we go.
decided to get his fake ID. But he didn't go in through the front door. He went in through the living room window.
Okay.
Yeah, because those doors were quieter and he didn't want to wake them up.
So they were asleep.
That's what he told you.
And then he also told me that when he got back to the car, Lyle was holding the guns.
You want to do it?
We gotta change our clothes. Well, there's blood. How did I not see that?
Because y'all are morons.
This is an interesting take on it.
So my voice is loud.
I don't care if you're angry. You will control yourself in my courtroom.
And it's basically what Lyle and Erik did. Rich kids who kill their parents for money.
Oh.
I'm going to hold the court in contempt pretty soon because I am finding your rulings astonishingly biased.
Goodness gracious, lady.
No. Yeah, he knew about the story way before it was a movie.
Oh.
Ryan, well, it was like about his parents.
What?
What?
Erik heard the story of how your parents were murdered for money.
Oh.
Yeah, he
Of course he
wanted
did.
me to watch this movie called At Close Range.
Remember he told Jamie about that.
Yeah.
The father would have killed the son as soon as the trouble started and not waited, and that you were shocked when he said that.
Yeah, he wanted Jamie to do that at first, to watch that movie.
Hi, Erik.
Objection.
I literally just said hi.
Intimidation, Your Honor.
Overruled.
What the heck? She wildin' now.
There were the crossbows and it was just a thought. It went out of my mind, like I said.
Tried to get a gun.
I don't remember.
Well, because if you saw crossbows, tried to get one.
Your Honor, I'm going to have to object to that relevance.
Overruled.
Of course it is.
Is there any other weapons?
She hasn't won an objection yet.
Ideated on, conspired about, meticulously planned the murder of the parent.
I think so.
Planned it, it's more than relevant. It is central to the state's interest in this case.
Absolutely.
Mistrial.
Oh, Miss
Leslie, counsel, just stop.
Your Honor, she...
just
He's like, Leslie.
No, I would just like to be heard.
Ms.
Your
Abramson,
Honor.
stop it.
I feel like she's just doing too much.
Don't think so. I think...
Quote, these are your words. We initially bought birdshot.
He's like, let me quote this for you.
Did you go back and purchase buckshot because buckshot is more lethal?
That is a premeditated act, right?
I mean, that's what he's trying to prove.
Yeah, but...
Of your mother and father.
Objection, we dispute that number.
I said
He
approximately.
said
Your Honor.
approximately.
Oh my gosh.
There's no love in this courtroom. It is there and there. It is there and there.
It's there and there.
Because if you love your parents, you don't do this. If it's a lack of love you're feeling, counsel, I think it's on that side of the table.
He's good. He's good though. He's good. She met her match.
Is it true you told Dr. Vickery that you handed him the last shotgun?
I think I do remember that from the first episode.
Yes.
Erik, when you and Lyle were lying to your family, to the press,
Dang, homie.
He's just coming. He's coming to chew all of this up. Hey.
Just all in all, they
He is struggling.
so many times that her skeleton, quote, effectively lost all structural integrity.
Dang.
Dang.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you did that.
I've already testified to that.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is you planned to do it like that.
Dang.
You planned to make it look like the mafia did it. You didn't just come up with that in the heat of the moment. In legal terms, that's called
Premeditation.
lying in wait.
Oh. Or both.
I was with you though.
Yeah.
That preparation you describe,
It's not.
that's premeditation, Erik.
Yeah.
Did it, proves that it was a
Oh,
premeditation.
he taking the glasses off?
Completely irrelevant.
Objection.
Oh, no, we will get to the lie that you were sexually abused by your parents.
Dang.
But we can get to it now.
Dang
Brianna.
to the lie.
This dude is eviscerating this.
Why are you acting like that now? I don't understand.
Because you're a dad. You're a
Dang.
and I thought that I told you to shut the up.
And just to reiterate, what day was this?
My man's like, damn, they talking to their mama and daddy like that?
And did Lyle and Erik seem scared of their parents?
Saturday before, how many days before the murder?
Did Lyle and Erik seem scared of their parents?
Not at all. They...
The captain.
I got the third base watching that movie.
Yeah, it's Michelle Pfeiffer.
Yeah.
She's so elegant. Smoke show.
These two.
And you lived in the Menendez home 5 days a week, correct?
Oh, she lived there.
And you lived in the house.
Yes. My bedroom was in the main house by the kitchen.
Oh, wow. So she was in the main house, too.
No, I never heard any shouting.
But what about fighting?
That's fascinating.
I never heard fighting, no shouting. They were just very messy.
That's fascinating, isn't it?
Threatened them or shout at them?
Never. Not once. Jose was not an angry man. I never saw him angry.
Wow. That's fascinating, isn't it?
She would do anything for them.
Who's this? Her dad or something? Her brother?
To accuse her of the things that they're saying that she did. You're gonna burn in hell for that, boys. You're gonna burn in hell.
Objection.
Overruled.
Overruling that, though?
they pretty much muted her.
Yeah.
This is where their story came from. It's not a huge leap to take because
One of them was reading that.
advised the defense in the previous trial.
Yeah, I think it was Lyle.
Ever happened. I demand a mistrial.
No.
Your Honor.
Abramson said. Ow.
I mean, somebody was reading that book. Was it Lyle? Somebody was. I remember that.
It's all in here, ladies and gentlemen, down to
That judge is tired. Yeah.
Everybody, just like us.
stretch back years and years. Why did they never mention it?
Look at Lyle.
Because it didn't even occur to them to say it until they met that woman right over there.
That woman. Wow.
Yeah.
The abuse excuse. She basically pioneered it. Don't feel badly if you don't believe it, ladies and gentlemen. It is literally
Not true.
that the only two people who could corroborate Leslie Abramson's story are dead in the ground. Dead Jose and dead Kitty Menendez have paid Leslie Abramson close to $1 million.
Wow.
The most ridiculous story ever heard in a courtroom, but it's not going to work this time.
$1 million, yeah.
They are still guilty of first-degree murder.
That's true. Yeah.
Goodness.
Yeah.
Premeditated, multiple murder.
Yeah.
The law, ladies and gentlemen, the law.
She wrote them and said, "You're cooked."
What is not common is placing a shotgun on the crown of your father's head.
Are they playing tic-tac-toe?
I think they're playing Hangman.
Trigger.
Your Honor, would the court ask Miss Abramson to stop playing hangman with her?
Hangman. Yeah.
Was that, what did it say? Outrage?
Outrage.
It's not a good look.
That's what I'm saying. She just literally just, I don't.
He like, I cooked you.
Lyle stated that his biggest goal in life was to have a Rolex.
What?
That he was taking them out of the will.
So good luck, kids. You were on your own.
They had to kill him before that happened.
Objection.
Overruled.
I wonder how many, if we could count how many she actually had in that final court case.
Their father to be gone. All they had to do was one little murder. And they could have all the money in the world?
Woof.
One little murder.
Mom had to go. Mom had to go too.
Dang. Woo.
He's good.
He is. He's good.
Defendants and their legal team are guilty. Not just of the crime.
And the legal team.
Well, because if she made up the abuse.
They're guilty of exploiting the trauma of real sexual abuse victims everywhere.
Goodness.
Loving mother and father whom they killed. And dragging those memories through a putrid sex.
She knows she lost. Look at her.
Yeah.
Jose and Kitty Menendez were sleeping. They were sleeping. So they couldn't defend themselves against the sons.
Nobody knows that, though.
Well, that's what he's saying based off of the testimony of Craig.
Avenge them.
I mean, she couldn't say a word.
No.
Despite the overwhelming evidence against him. But that's justice in America for you.
This guy.
Or the abuse excuse. If you've got
this guy
this dude
knows how to game the system, you can get away with anything.
I knew that was coming.
Yeah, I keep my mouth shut on that.
Finish my book. Crown's been breathing down my neck.
Oh, he's writing a book too.
If I'm being honest, I'm a little over the Menendez book.
Yes.
I think so is the rest of the country.
Yes.
The pantheon of there has-beens. The culture's moved on. In a rather serious, committed relationship.
You hear the way the music changed, the score shift?
Sweet Rapunzel are very much in love. And, rumor has it, wedding bells.
Conjugal visits.
Wedding bells.
The Hurt Man. Sounds like Erik's been having a rough time.
Oh, his friend is back.
I saw you take it. Give it back to me. I said I didn't take your book.
Dang.
Escape plan. It's obvious he's feeling more on edge during this second trial.
You think?
She still lives in Minnesota, and apparently they write each other all the time.
To my dearest Tammy.
Where's he getting all this info from?
I don't think this town could survive another gross injustice after nearly 7 years.
That's a long time. 7 years?
If I still believed in hope.
Dang.
I'd certainly hope so.
The jury has reached a verdict.
Dang, here we go.
They better throw them under the jail.
You ready?
We, the jury, find the defendant, Joseph Lyle Menendez, guilty of murder in the first degree.
First degree.
That the defendant, Erik Galen Menendez, intentionally killed the victims while lying in wait to be true.
Yeah.
Members of the jury, is this your verdict?
So Lyle is first degree. Erik was lying in wait?
Under California law, the jury is only allowed to consider 2 sentencing options. Life without parole.
Or a death penalty.
Or death. Court is adjourned.
Dang.
Don't give me that crap. Those shits deserve to die, and you know it.
Dang.
I think these boys were abused their entire lives.
Horse shit.
That poor boy, Andy. How can you say that about him?
Because he's a liar. About his poor little cousin. Why didn't he say something about it years ago? Please, they took those photos themselves. How can you be so stupid?
Dang.
If Jose was such a pedophile, why were there only 2 photos, huh? Where were the rest of them?
Dang.
You really think this is sexual abuse? Because where I come from, we call it a Christmas card.
Okay,
Dang, homie.
Scared to get the police involved.
You know what it's like? You were born under a stand. Nothing he said made any sense. None of it. Started on that creep in the wig. God only knows why he didn't testify.
Lyle.
His dog? Jesus Christ, I think it's the coldest thing I've ever heard anyone say. That's what you do when you're scared. But that's not what they did. They ran towards it. Say they were so scared of. It is the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
Oh.
And then they come in here with some insane story about.
She's still going.
Of course she is.
because they are evil little monsters and they deserve to die.
Dang.
Up until you all get your heads out of your asses and put them to death.
Uh-oh, she's about to die.
Oh.
Oh my God.
So she's the only one that she was gonna be the hung jury.
Oh my God.
Because they weren't gonna agree.
Right. Wow. No way.
Yeah.
I gotta admit, I'm pretty nervous about being here.
Wow.
To see how some things work out.
So they randomly just brought in a new dude.
Or they got in any fights. All I heard about was how good they were. All those coaches.
Such a different tone. Wow.
Never killed anyone, but I've definitely snapped. And I know we're never gonna know what really happened.
No, you won't.
I'm not gonna be the one responsible for taking their lives because I think that would be a huge mistake.
Very different.
Mm-hmm.
Just like they did that night. Because we're gonna have to live with it for the rest of our lives.
That's true.
I mean, that's true regardless.
It's so much.
It is.
But you know what? I do like this episode more than I like the last episode.
Me too.
Yeah.
Because we're getting some resolution.
Yeah. Cool. Walking to possibly see the chair. Oh, it's the gas chamber there, though, still.
I think so, yeah.
He's sentenced to 2 consecutive life terms for the brutal slaying of their parents, Jose and Kitty Menendez.
Wow.
We're out of county now.
They opted to send the brothers to prison for the rest of their lives with no chance of parole.
Dang.
Honestly, I feel a sense of enormous relief.
Oh my gosh. That it's over.
Better than watching them be strapped into a gurney at San Quentin as the state executes them by lethal injection.
Oh.
Spend their lives in prison. At least they won't be alone. They will have each other.
Oh wait, they get to be together?
I guess so. I mean, at that point, what's it matter?
Oh, that's true.
You're up to
Yeah.
trying to separate the boys. It's cruel.
Girl.
Is that Erik and Lyle Menendez are probably the least dangerous of all of them.
Dang.
They're liars.
He's like, what part of that is like normal?
We gotta change the system where 2 kids, and yes,
You ain't no kid anymore.
was very wrong, and I get that. But like,
The priest is like,
prison, like that's just.
Mm-hmm.
What purpose does that even serve? It's like.
Erik,
What purpose?
the appeals process, it's good that you're going through that.
Mm-mm.
I don't want getting out of prison to be the only thing you hope for.
No.
Erik, your life isn't here now. To find meaning and purpose in your life in here. I've seen it happen, and I have complete faith that you will find that.
That's something. Oh,
Is that the Milli Vanilli?
It is.
Hey!
Wake up, Menendez. Girl. That's
Uh-oh.
Look, girl.
You and your brother are being transferred.
Oh, maybe they'll be together. Maybe they will be transferred together. Or maybe they're going to federal prison?
Would break my heart.
But still I had to play this painful part.
This
little bitty fingers. That was the jam back in the day.
Remember, this is what he played at the funeral.
Yeah.
Or at the wake.
Look at this.
I'm gonna miss you.
I'm gonna miss you.
I feel for you.
Hey. Oh, girl.
Oh, look. I'm gonna miss you.
Ah, they just barely missed each other.
I'm leaving.
Hey.
This was the same song they played at the dang wake. That is so crazy to me.
Where are we going? Boston Prison. Get comfy. It's a long drive.
There's the brother. But they're going somewhere else. It's empty for me to see.
The dream is over.
I'm
Oh.
gonna miss you.
I wonder if they did go to the same one. No, they didn't. Wow, that's kind of sad.
I mean,
never see your brother again.
I mean, you could write letters.
Yeah.
That is sad. I do feel a little bit, but I mean, what?
Race these memories like very well. You see on the legs. Never stop.
One's going left, the other one goes right. You know?
Well, they're still not going to the same place, I don't think. Because they would be in the same van. Why would you waste?
Hold on. They're about to do the Fast and the Furious.
Yeah,
one goes one way, the other goes the other.
Because why would you waste all of that, all those people? The point of view. Like, why would you
I'm sorry, that's the jam. I hear you though.
It's funny that it's Milli Vanilli, right? Like, did they lie? Were they really lying about all this stuff?
I just don't know. What
just like
I
Milli Vanilli did. Look. Yep, see? They're about to split. It's a tragedy for me to see the dream is over. And I never will forget the day we met. They're about to split right here.
Wait, why is it the other van following us? Where?
Because you're going to a different place.
Going someplace else.
Where?
Dang. That's right. Let the horn play you out.
They didn't even know.
Let the horn play you out.
They didn't even know.
You're okay. You're okay.
Are you?
Damn.
200 feet down, that's where the sharks are.
Wait, are we fishing for sharks?
Let's do a shark fishing trip next time you're in town. So I gotta know what I'm talking about.
Sharks are already in your boat.
Mako, maybe a great white, but they'll be juveniles mostly.
Of course they will.
Y'all just leaning on the side of the boat, just like someone come snatch you up.
They're probably so used to being on boats.
With me, I had you. And I love you.
Why aren't we doing this?
This is what we're doing.
We're doing this?
They're the victims.
It wasn't easy.
They're the victims, remember?
But we made it.
Did you?
No, you didn't. Not long after this.
Go back to journalism, kitty.
Wait, what?
This is what we're doing.
Yes.
This is what we're doing.
This is what we're doing.
Because if I'm running for Senate, you could be writing about me.
This is what we're doing.
Okay, guys, it's time to chum up the waters.
Dang. Chum it up. That's what y'all's living room was, a chummed up room.
This is what we're doing.
Look.
What is going on with them?
Who the fuck knows? Just let them be.
They biding their time. Look at this. They're like, tonight.
Look how he looks.
Look at this.
You bought the guns.
No. Let's fucking do it.
Let's fucking do it.
Huh.
We hear no shotgun blasting in the
Oh,
end?
wait. Lyle and Erik knows the allegations said she was at the hands of their mother and father.
Without the possibility of parole.
Oh, yeah, you got 2 life sentences, remember?
Forever.
Yeah.
Forever, ever?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's 2.
Forever, ever?
That's 4.
Wow.
I like the sound of the water still.
I thought they was going to end it with the shotgun blast.
Oh, no. No, you got to have the nice calm. You got to end on a calm note.
If you're watching this on YouTube, you're going to see a cut down version of our reaction because we're only allowed to show you a limited amount of picture-in-picture. But if you want to watch the whole thing with us uncut, uninterrupted, head over to our Patreon page at patreon.com/Syntell. Become a member of this channel. You'll get access to the full uncut reaction, but you will need your own Netflix, HBO Max, or Disney Plus subscription so you can open up each episode in an adjacent window to our reaction. We'll give you a little time with a small reference video at the bottom of the screen to help you sync up the footage. And it'll be like you're watching it with your favorite pals from the internet.
You know.
What?
Yeah.
Do we?
2 life sentences.
So we watched the same movie?
Nice, calm, relaxing.
Oh my gosh.
How are you feeling?
I liked the last episode. I did. The season finale was good. I really enjoyed it. I was my expectations were kind of low, if I'm gonna be honest, because the second last episode was kind of I don't know. Yeah. I mean, it wasn't bad. It's just it all for me. You know, it all boils down to Is it going to be thought-provoking or am I going to feel something? And they kicked my legs out from under me regarding feeling something.
The last one?
Yeah. Well, actually, episode 7 kicked my legs out from feeling something. And then we didn't realize it until 8. And I was like, I don't feel anything anymore.
That's right.
But this episode was interesting.
Okay.
You know, to see how the court case went down, and
the jurors.
The jurors was really good. But what got me was the prosecution. That
he was
dude
phenomenal.
Was just eviscerating. Like he was destroying. It was just nothing left to be talked about. And then of course they kind of maybe hinted to the fact that the defense didn't really have an opportunity to really defend. I don't know how that plays out. But yeah, I thought that was just interesting. How'd you feel?
No, I mean, I think it's interesting. The fascinating thing is the prosecutor had all of this time, right, to kind of gather facts and testimony and talk to witnesses and all of these things, and gather all this information. So the fact that they had that first mistrial really is what completely turned the case upside down, if you think about it. Because then you get this new attorney who literally came in there and was like, he laid it out there, like all the things that we thought were kind of like holes in the defense, right? So that part was fascinating to me. I was like, yeah, I thought that, or we didn't know that, or that's very true, or you know what I mean? So I loved that part. And the fact that what's-her-face just Leslie kept getting hushed. He was like, no. He's like, Leslie. When he used her first name, I knew. I was like, oh no, she ain't getting the word in as much. Because he was like, Leslie, this was happening.
And the other thing was interesting is that they couldn't use the old defense of self-defense anymore. So once that was thrown out, and that was like their big thing. And then Lyle just blathering everything. He's like, I got this book, and the book is this. And she was like, you ain't got that book. She got that book.
Yeah, he was like, this book?
This book right here?
But Erik was like, this book right here? He knew. He knew. I think Erik knew that it just, at this point, this particular trial, that they weren't going to get off.
Yeah.
Well, not off, excuse me, but that they were going to get, first degree.
I don't know. I think they might have thought they could have gotten the death penalty. I'm actually a little surprised. But that little old lady at the juror.
I think she said a lot of what a lot of people thought at that point.
It's so. And then like I thought, I was gonna be able to tell one way or the other regarding how I feel about it. I'm just as confused from episode 7 as I am now. I have no idea.
You said for episode 7? When you were on episode confused?
Well, yeah, when they did episode 7, when they kind of like,
Oh yeah, but like
when they casted the season down.
Yeah.
Nothing for me was the same since episode 7.
Yeah.
It's just been like, sure, okay, this is the thing that's happening, and we'll just kind of just run with it.
Yeah, because we don't know.
Yeah.
Because they brought in the new people that are testifying, right?
Yeah.
So you have the car dealer guy, and you have the maid, you have the gardener, right? Like that are actually people in the house. And in my head, I'm like, well, how did they not have those people in the first trial? You know what I mean? Like I didn't really get that, but whatever. But the fact that this new attorney pulled all these people and was able to paint this wonderful picture of the victims, that's I don't know what to believe.
Well, based off all the outrage that we've been the comic section has been posting, it feels that there's a lot more people from the outrage, that they're more willing to believe the Menendez brothers and their outcry.
I believe that too.
We'll see. We are absolutely doing. It's the Netflix special, right? It's the Netflix special. Where they're doing the documentary. That is absolutely happening, but it may be a few days. So just stick with us before we knock that out.
Yeah.
I think it's hard to replace how good Monster Season 1 is. It's just phenomenal. It's horrible and a terrible thing to watch.
Yes.
But it's excellently portrayed
and written.
It's really, really good. This isn't that still.
No,
but I like the people, the producers, the showrunners that's putting this together, and it makes me excited about, I think it's Ted Ginn who's going to be next.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not, that's saying a lot for me because I don't like murder mystery stuff. I don't like that. That is not my wheelhouse of things to watch.
Yeah.
And because they do such a good job with the storytelling, I'm like, okay, you'll get my time again when the third season comes out.
Well, and for me, like I've always said this, I don't like true crime. Like it's in terms of like, I don't want to see the actual footage, and I know that that's what's going to happen in this documentary, and I am willing to watch it just because, you know, we watched this. But I don't like to see that part of it. I don't want to see real video of things that happen. I don't want to see real pictures of the deceased. I don't want to see all of that.
Yeah.
But if it's a show, I don't mind it at all.
I think I'm with you on
I'm
that.
like, it's a thriller.
Yeah.
You know, I feel like it's that. Like, I know that these aren't the actual people, and I don't actually see like the actual stuff. So I'm excited for season 3 because of that. Like, and that's why I was able to get through Dahmer, because I can kind of, you know, separate the actual events.
Oh yeah, there's no way I can watch a Dahmer documentary.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's not my thing. And I think that's why I'm a little. We are, like I said, we were definitely watching the documentary, but I'm not, you know, like, oh my God, this is going to be exciting. I'm more curious to know the truths, but like if they're showing pictures and all that other stuff, that's,
I don't want to see that.
Yeah, that's just not really my wheelhouse. Yeah. But for this one off, you know, for now,
yeah,
you know, it's definitely
that's
happening.
me too. Because otherwise. No.
Yeah, I feel you.
Like, I wouldn't.
There's a safety in the Hollywood.
Yes.
Hollywood storytelling.
Hollywoodification.
Hollywoodification. Jesse's in the building. What is going on, Jesse? Jesse said they made them so aggressive in this show. I'm so impatient. I can't wait for y'all to see the documentary. Thank you. And there's not too many pictures shown in the documentary, so don't worry about that. Okay, that's good to know.
Yeah, that's very good to know.
Yeah,
I don't want to.
Yeah, like I said, there's safety in the film.
Yeah.
In the film world.
Yeah, because I remember the first episode when we saw the actual, killing of the parents, and I was like,
that's rough.
And see, that was rough for me, and I knew that was Hollywoodified, and I still was like, oh no. So that's why I know that I don't want to see that.
Okay,
you know what I mean.
So the pilot was excellent.
Yes, it was.
The episode when Erik is telling his side, is probably a top 3 episode. And I really enjoyed the season finale.
Oh, did you?
You thought the 7th one with the doubt was was better than this one?
Oh, absolutely.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. I would go in order. I would go Erik first, the season finale.
Oh, okay.
Because the season finale. Because I mean, like I almost choked up with Erik. Like that was tough.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
like,
that was tough. That was the best.
Yeah.
And then number 1 for me.
Yeah, and then I'd probably go season finale and then 7. Because
finale.
7, it's a love-hate because I thought I was on good ground on 7.
Oh, you
and
know
then
what?
Kicked the legs out from under me.
But I liked the one about the parents too.
Yeah.
Their backstory.
Yeah.
I liked that better than the finale. Personally.
Okay. All right.
Because
I'm
it was
curious what you all think
intriguing.
too.
It was intriguing. Like you said, not because I have any kind of...
Yeah, the light was shined in a different way.
Yes, and I enjoyed knowing about that.
And we got to see, Javier Bardem and then Chloe Savini like, really do their thing.
Yeah.
And to me, I think they're kind of the more must-see TV actors as compared. Don't get me wrong, I think Erik and Lyle's portrayal was excellent. Yeah. Excellent. But like, I'm gonna be honest, I was way more curious to see what Javier was going to bring to the table.
That's what I'm saying.
He didn't disappoint.
That's what I'm saying. I loved that just because of the, like you said, the actors, and just because of the story. Like I was intrigued to know about them, and we hadn't had any information about them at that point. Yeah. So other than what we heard from the boys.
Yeah. Jesse said, gosh, I wonder how your appearance changed. Yeah, that's true.
I know, I'm curious too.
Jesse's about to take out of here. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. And if you're wondering who we're talking with, members of the Patreon get access to a very private section of the Discord where you can actually watch us react to these shows. And as you can see, we'll respond to some of the questions and some of the thoughts that's going on. If you want to be a part of that, there's a link in the description. Super easy to click on. And if you want to get to know this beautiful lady a little bit better, Mikel-Claire, tell the people how they get in contact with you.
Sorry, it's your voice that's just hey, so just tell them how they can get in contact with you. You don't want them to get in contact with me like that. No, I'm kidding. So no, there'll be a link in the description. Easy peasy.
Yeah, lemon squeezy. Thank you all so much for your time, and we will catch you for the documentary coming up. All right, y'all. Take care. Peace.